This is a magical key. Just turn it once and it can open different worlds. The man took a glance. He watched as Gorion casually stepped through and disappeared, driven by curiosity. The man poked his head in and called out. Then he tested it with his hand. It seemed pretty interesting. He adjusted his mindset and rushed in with determination. Strangely enough, he entered another dimension. To be precise, he entered the memories of a girl named Unbai. Gorion immediately closed his eyes, unable to watch. The girl was frantically clicking a ballpoint pen while giggling foolishly. Her hands were trembling non-stop. Someone was even pouring milk on her. As if that wasn't enough entertainment, they started kicking her directly. The accomplices didn't forget to add a few more kicks. Junwon couldn't stand it anymore and rushed forward to protect the girl. The bullies asked curiously, "Who are you?" Gorion immediately sensed trouble. You see, they couldn't be discovered by people from the past, or they'd be trapped in the memory. Sure enough, the memory scene began to change. Gorion immediately pulled Junwon away. The bullies looked confused. They had to run back to that door they came from, but there was no path ahead. Gorion told him to quickly find a similar door. Junwon frantically opened a door, only to find it full of students inside. Seeing this, Gorion immediately shut the door. "You idiot, you need to use the key." At the critical moment, Gorion opened the door. The two returned to reality. Gorion began getting angry. "I've lived for 1,000 years, and you almost got me killed," Junwon explained. "I saw Unbai about to be beaten to death. My body instinctively reacted. Forget it, I don't want to talk to humans like you." But one thing they now knew, Unbai's depression was caused by childhood trauma. Now that Bully had become a famous writer, they also learned from a friend. "The person interviewing you this time is Unbai, who you used to bully." But when she heard this, she denied it, saying, "Me? I don't remember." Her friend knew this woman's stubborn nature hadn't changed at all. Sure enough, when the interview time came, the so-called writer asked, "Can we start the interview?" While her hands began clicking a ballpoint pen, and this sound immediately brought back memories for Unbai of every scene when she was bullied. Clearly, the writer was doing it intentionally. Junwon couldn't stand it anymore and directly grabbed the pen from her hand, making an excuse that it was to keep the interview quieter. Soon after the interview ended, Gorion told him not to meddle in other people's business. Their goal was to completely save Unbai from depression, not to punish that writer. At this moment, Unbai had barely managed to adjust her mindset when she saw the person she least wanted to see, but the woman pretended to be friendly, asking if Unbai was doing well. Unbai nervously gripped her fingers.
너한텐 한때였는지 몰라도 나한텐 평생이었어.
Unexpectedly, the woman looked smug instead, so she leaned close to Unbai and asked if she thought she was so great now, warning her not to get too cocky and to stay obedient like she used to be. At this point, the depression monitoring system showed Unbai's depression index had reached 92%, which meant she was very likely to commit suicide now. Sure enough, Unbai ran to the rooftop without hesitation. When she arrived at the rooftop, Gorion had been waiting for her, but he wasn't there to persuade her. Instead, he told her to follow her heart and choose between life and death. The girl decisively ran to the edge of the rooftop. Gorion didn't forget to add fuel to the fire. Junwon wondered why Gorion was speaking so harshly. At this point, the system showed the girl's negative emotions had reached 97%. Junwon wondered, "Are you guys saving someone or harming them?" The girl was now standing outside the guardrail. Only then did the girl realize to ask who Gorion was. Gorion told her, "I'm a Grim Reaper, waiting to collect your soul." Hearing this, the girl was so frightened she kept backing away, but she forgot that behind her was a 100-meter drop.